2.25 trillion. That's what the creative economy is worth right now, and yet people still say there's no money in creativity. If you're tired of hearing that as much as I am, this video is about to prove them completely wrong. Here's some perspective. If you aimed for just 100,000 a year, that's only 0.0000444% of the entire creative economy. It's literally a tiny sliver, which proves there's more than enough room for you to claim your part. So in this video, I'm sharing 15 proven ways to turn your creativity into real money, and I'm including actual examples of people crushing it with each method. Because it's time you stopped apologizing for your creative career and got your piece of that trillion-dollar pie. All right, let's start with the obvious one, digital products. And I'm literally living proof this works because the majority of my income comes from selling Canva templates on Etsy, and I've made over $300,000 since I started in 2022. Now, I know I'm always talking about templates in my videos, but here's the thing. Templates are just the tip of the iceberg. You can sell so many other digital products. For example, Lightroom presets. Photographers are obsessed with these and will pay money for a pack that takes you maybe an hour to create. I have personally bought these myself. Then there's fonts. If you're into typography, you can design custom fonts and sell them. There are also design elements like icons, illustrations, or graphics. People buy these constantly for their projects. You don't even need to be a designer. You can create spreadsheets for budgeting or business planning, or Notion templates for productivity nerds. There are Etsy shops making thousands selling simple Excel templates. This shop is an example. It has 112,000 sales from selling Excel sheets. The beauty of digital products is you create it once and it can sell forever. And if you're using a platform like Etsy, it already comes with built-in traffic. So even if you don't have a huge audience yet, you're not starting from scratch. Now, if you're ready to build a brand out of your digital designs but not ready to make huge investments yet, let me put you on to print on demand using Printful. Someone orders a t-shirt with your design, Printful prints it, packs it, and ships it directly to the customer. Think of it as the lazy person's way to sell physical products, and I mean that in the best way possible. You focus on what you're good at, which is creating, and let the pros handle the rest. There's zero risk of having unsold inventory or having to invest money up front without knowing whether the products will sell or not. And if you're starting with literally zero budget, print on demand is perfect because you only pay when you make a sale. There are proven YouTubers like Heather from Heather Studio and Cassie Johnson who have literally made millions from this business model. While these aren't overnight success stories, it's proof that if you treat this like a real business, it can replace your income and then some. Now, I recommend using Printful if you want to do print on demand. They also have exclusive products you can't find anywhere else, including embroidery and knitwear, plus competitive pricing and fast local fulfillment across the globe, which means you'll avoid those annoying additional import fees. And get this, Printful is trusted by some of the biggest brands in the world like Spotify, CBS, Coca-Cola, and MTV. If it's good enough for them, it's definitely good enough for us. Here's a quick step-by-step on how to get started. First, create an account on Printful. It's free and super beginner friendly. And then connect to your shop, whether you're using Etsy, Shopify, or even your own website. Printful integrates with all of them. Next is design your product. You can design it in Canva or Kittl if you already have your own vision. But Printful actually has its own built-in design maker, and it's super easy to use. You can add custom text, choose from tons of clip art, and even access their premium image library, which, by the way, has the cutest patterns and vector graphics. Here's an example of a design I created on their platform. Next is to upload your design to Printful. They have templates for everything from shirts, phone cases, mugs, tumblers, tote bags, stickers, caps, shoes, you name it. Next is to get mock-up photos directly from Printful. They automatically generate high-quality mock-ups like flat lace, lifestyle shots, and even models wearing your merch, so you don't have to do a photo shoot or hire anyone. And then set your price and publish. Your product gets listed in your store and customers can buy it. Now, Printful does the rest. When someone places an order, they handle the printing, packing, and shipping for you. You keep the profit. So if you've ever dreamed of having your own merch line or selling physical products without dealing with inventory, shipping, or upfront costs, print on demand with Printful is the way to go. See for yourself why they're trusted by the biggest brands in the world. If you're ready to try it out, I've got a link for you below to sign up for free and start designing your first product today. All right, next up is content creation. And honestly, there is so much proof of success with this one. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. YouTubers buying $1 million houses, TikTokers quitting their day jobs, Instagram creators traveling the world full time. I mean, I'm literally a small creator on YouTube and I've already made more money in a single month than I ever did at my corporate job. So I can personally confirm there's real money in content creation. The beautiful thing about content creation is that it opens doors to so many other income streams, whether it's YouTube ad revenue, brand sponsorships, affiliate marketing, or selling your own products to your audience. The opportunities are endless. Now, here's something most people don't talk about: cash cow channels. These are faceless YouTube channels that generate passive income without you ever appearing on camera. Channels like Brightside, 5-Minute Crafts, or Simple History are pulling in millions of views monthly without a single person's face ever showing up. They're using stock footages, animations, voiceovers, and simple editing to create content that the algorithm loves. Bottom line here, content creation is hands down one of the most scalable income streams for creatives. The directions you can take this are literally endless, personal brand, faceless channels, educational content, entertainment. Pick your lane and run with it. Now, if you love the idea of content creation but don't want to be an influencer or show your face on camera, UGC is perfect for you. UGC stands for user-generated content, and basically brands pay you to create content that looks like a regular customer review or testimonial. You're not promoting it as an influencer, you're creating authentic-looking content that the brand can use in their own marketing. So instead of building your own following, you're creating content for brands to use on their social media websites or ads. The best part, you can stay completely anonymous. Some UGC creators never show their face. They focus on hands-only shots, voiceovers, or creative angles. And if you want proof this works, just type UGC on TikTok and you'll see tons of people sharing their experiences and even teaching exactly how to do this. Here are some UGC creators on Upwork who have made between $300,000 to $500,000. Now, if you're already creating content and have people who love what you do, why not get them to pay you directly? That's where Patreon or membership sites come in. So instead of relying on ad revenue or hoping brands will sponsor you, you're building a community of people who actually want to support your work. They pay you a monthly fee, could be $5, $10, or $50, and in return, they get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, one-on-one feedback, or even just a private Discord community where you hang out with your biggest fans. The beauty of this model is that it's predictable income. Instead of wondering if this month's YouTube ad revenue will pay your bills, you know exactly how much you're making from your members each month. One example of a successful creator is True Crime Obsessed, and as a true crime junkie myself, I am 100% their target audience. According to Go Banking Rates, they were earning an estimated $223,665 per month on Patreon back in 2023. And that was then, so just imagine how much more they could be making now. And you don't need thousands of followers to make this work. Even 100 people paying you $10 a month is $1,000 in recurring revenue. There are creators with small but engaged audiences who make more from Patreon than creators with millions of followers who rely only on ad revenue. It's proof that when you build a loyal audience and deliver consistent value, the income potential is insane. Speaking of content creation, here's a huge opportunity that most people overlook: video editing services. Because there are so many content creators out there, trust me, there's also so much demand for video editing. Here's the thing. Most creators can film content, but editing, that's where they get stuck. It's time-consuming, technical, and honestly, a lot of creators, myself included, would rather focus on creating more content than spending hours in editing. And that's where you come in. You can work with multiple clients, set your own rates, and work from anywhere. Plus, once you've proven you're reliable and deliver quality work, clients will keep coming back. I've personally been on the hunt for a good video editor for my YouTube channel, and I have done paid trials with many freelancers. I've seen them ask anywhere between $200 to $1,000 per video, so there's definitely money in this world. Here are freelancers on Upwork who have made hundreds of thousands from it. Now here's where things get really exciting: launching an online course or masterclass. This is honestly one of the highest paying income streams for creatives because you're packaging your knowledge and selling it at scale. Think about it. You have skills that other people want to learn, whether it's design, photography, or writing. There are people willing to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars to learn from you. The beautiful thing about courses is that you create the content once and it can sell forever. You can make a course, sell it for $200, get just 50 students, and that's $10,000. And that same course can keep selling for years. One creator who's absolutely crushing it in this space that I personally follow is Angela from Art of Influence. She's made millions selling a course on how to build a personal brand, monetize through content creation, and package your knowledge into a course that sells. I love her content, and if you want to go down this route, definitely check out her Instagram. All right, let's talk about the classic, freelance art and design services. This is probably what most people think of when they hear making money as a creative, and honestly, there's still huge demand for this. We're talking branding packages, website design, custom illustrations, artwork commissions, basically anything visual that businesses or individuals need. For example, full branding packages, I've seen high-end designers charge $10,000 to $50,000 for complete brand identities. That's crazy. But the thing is, you probably don't need to charge that much to make a living. Even at $1,000 per project, just 4 to 5 clients a month could give you a solid income. Even custom illustrations and artwork commissions are booming. If you've been on TikTok or Instagram, you've probably seen artists doing live paintings on weddings, and honestly, I think that's genius. Side note, I want one for my wedding. For example, Julia Dordoni charges around $2,000 per live wedding painting. She paints approximately 45 weddings a year, turning it into a full-time gig. Now let's talk about event content services. I'm talking about photography, videography, and content creation. Now I'm speaking from experience here. I've been a wedding photographer myself, and in my short stint, I made around $10,000 from shooting weddings in about a year, and that's me doing it part-time. I used to charge $600 per 1 hour of an engagement session. There are photographers out there who charge $10,000 per wedding and more. I kid you not. One of the wedding photographers I follow on Instagram, her name is Jana Brown Designs Co. Beautiful work, and her starting rate is $15,000 per wedding. But here's where it gets interesting. There's this new trend of having content creators at your wedding. Basically, it's someone who captures behind the scenes moments and gives couples instant content they can share while they're waiting for their professional photos. Think Instagram stories, TikToks, and quick highlight reels. This is perfect if you're not a professional photographer or videographer, but you're good with your phone and understand social media. Content creators for weddings are charging anywhere from $500 to $2,000 per event, and all you need is a good phone, some basic editing skills, and an eye for capturing those candid moments. And it's not just weddings, corporate events, birthday parties, brand launches. Everyone wants content now. The demand is absolutely insane. Next up is freelance writing, and I know you might be wondering if this is still viable, especially with the growth of AI, but there are still popular freelancers on Fiverr and Upwork who are doing this well to this day. What I've seen other writers do is edit ChatGPT content to make it sound less like AI created, which I think is genius. Writers are still in demand because people like content creators are always on the lookout for people to create their scripts, because this is another part of content creation that takes so much time. It literally takes me a day to write one piece of content. Between researching, outlining, writing, and editing, it's exhausting. So imagine if you could offer script writing services for YouTubers, podcast shows, email newsletters, blog posts, social media captions. The demand is huge. Here are samples of freelancers on Upwork who have made 6 figures from this. The key is understanding different brand voices and being able to write in a way that sounds like the creator themselves. It's not just about good grammar anymore, it's about capturing personality and making content that actually converts. And honestly, that human touch is something AI still can't replicate perfectly. All right, next up, selling stock photos or videos, especially aesthetic B-roll footage. This is honestly such an underrated income stream because everyone needs visual content these days. Content creators, businesses, marketers, they're all constantly searching for that perfect shot or video clip to make their content look professional. And here's the thing, you don't need expensive equipment. Some of the most popular stock footage is shot on phones. A TikToker actually revealed she earns 15,000 to 18,000 pounds per month selling iPhone photos on Shutterstock, iStock, and Elami. This stuff sells like crazy. I personally have bought stock photos for my content. The beauty is it's completely passive income. You upload once and it can keep earning you money for years. Now let's talk about earning royalties from ebooks. You could write about literally anything you know well. How-to guides, fiction, poetry, publish on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and every time someone buys your book, you earn royalties. An example of this is Joanna Penn. She's a self-published author who turned her books into a six-figure business. In 1 year alone, she made $95,000 just from book-related income. What I love about her story is that she didn't wait for a traditional publisher. She wrote, self-published, and marketed her own work. The beautiful thing about royalties is they compound over time. The more content you have out there, the more potential income streams you're building. It's like planting seeds that keep growing. Next up, selling handmade crafts or custom gift services. And before you think this is old school, let me tell you, the handmade market is absolutely booming right now. We're talking about everything from jewelry and candles to custom wedding souvenirs and curated gift boxes. The beauty of handmade is that you can charge premium prices because it's unique and personal. Custom gift services are especially hot right now. Think curated boxes for new moms, personalized wedding favors, custom corporate gifts, or even themed subscription boxes. I personally got one of these as a gift to my boss many years ago. Wedding souvenirs alone are a gold mine. If you look at Mod Party on Etsy, they sell bridesmaid gifts, wedding favors, and decorations, and they have made over 2 million sales. That is insane. You can sell on platforms like Etsy, which makes it super easy to reach customers, but you can also sell at local markets, craft fairs, or even through social media. Now here's one that's in crazy high demand: social media management and content strategy. Every business knows they need to be on social media, but most business owners have no clue how to do it effectively, and honestly, they don't have the time. That's where you come in. You could be managing their Instagram, creating TikToks, writing their captions, responding to comments, and planning their entire content strategy. Just look at Alan Creative on Instagram. She's a social media manager who's now training other social media managers to land $2,500 per month clients. That's the kind of money we're talking about here. And here's what's beautiful about this. You don't need a marketing degree. You just need to understand what works on each platform and be able to create content that gets engagement. If you're already good at social media for yourself, you can do it for businesses. The best part, once you prove you can grow someone's following and engagement, they'll never want to let you go. Here are samples of social media managers on Upwork who have made between $300,000 to $500,000. Next up, launching a blog. Now I know blogging might sound old school, but it's still one of the most reliable ways to build passive income online. The concept is simple. You create valuable content around topics people are searching for, and once you get enough traffic, you can monetize through display ads like Google AdSense. Every time someone visits your blog and sees or clicks on an ad, you earn money. The key is picking topics that people are actively searching for. Think how-to guides, product reviews, tutorials, or even personal stories that solve problems. Just look at Crochet 365 Knit 2. It's a craft-focused blog that surged during the pandemic. Cheryl shares crochet patterns, tutorials, and creative business tips, and has built it into a $350,000 per year blog by 2022. That's the power of finding your niche and serving that audience consistently. And there you have it. 15 proven ways to turn your creativity into cold, hard cash. Remember, you don't need to be the world's best at something to make money from it. You just need to be good enough to solve someone's problem or fulfill their need. And if you want a super easy way to get started, definitely check out Print on Demand with Printful. They make it incredibly easy to turn your designs into physical products. This is a great way to build your own brand without any upfront investment. I'll put the link in the description below. Now tell me, which of these income streams are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really helps my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!